We have to stop this illegal auction right now, or else how can the world continue? How can our future go on in Taiwan? Taiwan is a democratic country. We hope to change. Now the people of Taiwan and the people of TaiJiMen are here to stand for justice, to stand for what is right. We are here to fight for what is right, to change Taiwan, bring these illegal officials down. It has already been 24 years since the TaiJiMen fabricated case, and we are here to end this once and forever. It has become a global joke already. We wish that the global community can reach us and help us, because Taiwan's own government here isn't even trying to solve this. It has already been 24 years. It has been way too long. How many people suffered mentally? How many people have died because of the government's doing? Because of the government's wrongdoing, illegal doings. Now we stand here for justice, everyone together. We are here saying the voice of the people. We want the government to listen to the voice of people, instead of continuing a system that harms the people of Taiwan. Now please listen to the voice of the people. Listen to the voice of the citizens of Taiwan. We don't want this to happen in anywhere else in the world. That's why we stand out today.
是8月21号7点56分，今天的开标即将在10点半开始举行。现在坐在里面的执行官员
Here today, the illegal government officials are still deciding to illegally auction off TaiJiMen's land, which is ridiculous. They still want to auction off TaiJiMen's land because of reward, of bonus money for themselves. They are not even caring and understanding the people's voice.
来阻止今天我们站在这里，一定历历在目。当时候是新竹执行分署第一次违法拍卖太极门的土地，而且前一天。
As you can see here, this is one of the legal government. Ask the media. As we right here, to protect, they're forcing these police. They're abusing their power, using their power to ask these, to force these. As we can see here, many groups that stand for Human Rights Day to stand with us, because we do this. The people of Taiwan, what is happening in Taiwan? Because many of us, and he is one of the person that is trying to gain reward, gain bonus. We are here, keep on going for
This is the second time we've come here. The second time the police from this area have seen us. But it's the 24th year of TaiJiMen's suffering. 24 years. Kids have grown to adults. Adults have grown to elders. Just because of what Prosecutor Ho fabricated, this fake TaiJiMen case. And they still insist, after Supreme Court's, they still insist on auctioning off TaiJiMen's land, despite Supreme Court's judgment. And now, we're looking at the officials who are starting to come out.
为什么行政执行署这么执意的、这么仓促的要对太极人土地进行拍卖？我们不知道，但是我们看到媒体上。
Why is it that they insist on this forced auction? We don't know. But we know that the enforcement agencies in different areas have already been splitting the reward, the bonus money from auctioning off this land. This land was not even auctioned yet. They already split the rewards. And why is there a reward system? The reward system only incentivizes government officials to abide against their conscience and act selfishly. In March, the Hsinchu Enforcement Agency and the Shili Enforcement Agency, when they were discussing, they have written down that they want half of the reward money. Everyone knows that with reward, they want promotion for their own wealth. And where does this money come from? Where does this money come from? From our tax money. From all of us, police, Taiwanese citizens, our tax money. They're using our money, taking our money for their own wealth, for their own selfish greed. How dare you, government officials, how dare you steal our money? Unjust, false information, yet still abide by it, just for your own reward. You thought no one knew? No. We're opening it, we're publicly showing this. Today, we can see that you are all greedy officials, and we cannot stand it! Because right now, inside the office, they're about to auction off our land, auction off TaiJiMen's land. And before you auction off someone's land, you should know where this land is. But they don't know. They don't even know where it is. They just know that they want to auction off a part of TaiJiMen's land. How is this following procedure? And they have enforced a lot of regulations only unique to this forced auction. In the procedure, they have limited the number of people, and which have not happened in any other auction. Only this. Which auction only limited 3 people inside. Come out, government officials, and face the people. Come out and face the people. And we can see right now, people are furious. We're asking for the government to come out and face the people because of the injustice they've done. We cannot stand it anymore. It has been 24 years and they still continue to abuse our human rights, our property rights. They are auctioning off our land. On the first day, on the first auction day, the first auction, after the auction, we don't know what happened. Yet we only know from the media that the enforcement agency is planning on auctioning off TaiJiMen's land. This for the second time on August 21st. We only know that for 24 years, Prosecutor Ho have controlled the media. They've taken media illegally into TaiJiMen before TaiJiMen was even deemed criminals. And TaiJiMen was never criminals. Yet Prosecutor Ho painted TaiJiMen with a negative image. Injustice, unjust forced auction. This is a shame to Taiwan. This is a shame to the government. And they owe the people, they owe the government, they owe the country. Justice to Taiwan people, to TaiJiMen. TaiJiMen has been terrorized by the government, by Prosecutor Ho. Prosecutor Ho have overpowered all other courts, all other units, because he himself can fabricate a case and make it last 24 years later, even after judicial, administrative correction. We're now having Tai Ji Men DiZi from abroad, TaiJiMen members from abroad to voice redress the case, fix your mistakes. Use your conscience. End the forced auction immediately. end the forced auction immediately.
停止违法拍卖！
Show your conscience. Fix the problem. Use your conscience. Fix the problem. Use your conscience. Face the people. Face the people. Redress the case.
现在就让我们有请美国的律师
Right now, let's welcome
台湾的所有
an American lawyer to hear what they have to say.
Extremely ashamed of Taiwanese government. The states supposed to protect its people, but the Taiwanese government acted completely opposite. The Taiwanese government violated and persecuted TaiJiMen's human rights for more than 24 years. More than 24 years. It needs to be stopped now. We have made a petition to the U.S. senators and congressmen already to tell everyone the Taiwanese government persecute TaiJiMen's human rights. In the past weeks, we also been around the world to support TaiJiMen. We want the world to know that the Taiwanese government is anti-democracy, anti-human rights, and anti-rules of law. The Executive Administrative Agency, Tax Bureau, and the Ministry of Finance clearly notes that the auction is illegal but still insists to proceed. This is unacceptable. This is unbelievable. Shame on you guys. All my family and my dear TaiJiMen's brothers and sisters are all in Taiwan. We will protect them. We will continually advocate for TaiJiMen's human rights and do everything we can to make this human rights violation get international attention and get corrected. I urge that the Taiwanese government and the Executive Administrative Agency stop this unlawful auctions process against TaiJiMen right now. Shame on you guys. You guys need to stop this unlawful auctions. Thank you.
For justice!
For justice! For justice!
是我们美国律师
Just now,
特地打越
it was an
洋电话
American
过来声援太极门弟子，
attorney,
因为
lawyer,
学
to
法的
support
他
us,
无
to
法接
support
受
the
看
TaiJiMen
到
members.
同样学法的法务部行政执行署
Because
违法
as she
破坏
learned
人民
about law,
拍卖人
she
民的
learned
土地。而
as
就在
law
现
is a
在，
professional
透过
field.
全球直播，
She
观
cannot
看
stand
的
this.
海外太极门弟子也受不了
And
行政
they
执行
cannot
署的
stand
违
this
法
as
作
well.
为，
Other
而
people,
打电话来
overseas
要
弟子
控诉你们。
They
接下来
cannot
就
stand
让我
what
们
the
有请
government, the
海外
Taiwanese
太极门
government
弟
is
子
doing. So now let's welcome other TaiJiMen overseas members. Overseas.
撤销违法强行拍卖！撤销违法强行拍卖！
Abolish illegal forced auction!
撤销违法强行拍卖！今天，我们每一个公民朋友
Today,
会在这
every
个
one
炎
of
日
us
下，站在这个街
are
头，
here under the sun,
最重
on the
要
street.
是为了捍卫
Most importantly,
我们基本的人权。
we're here to
我
protect
们
our
基本的
basic
财
human
产权
rights. our basic right to property.
我们的公民朋友站在烈日下，我们警察先生也站在烈日下，而我们的执行组官员躲在里面，
us,
不出来面
other
对。
TaiJiMen members are under the sun. But the government officials, the enforcement agency, refused to come out
第14条，集
to
会
face the
结社的
people.
自由。我们的官员本于职责，本来就应该出来
Government
接受
officials
人民的
are
使命。
supposed to come out and
这
face
是
the
你们的
people.
职责，
It's their
不
responsibility,
是
their
把警察
obligation,
挡在前面，自己躲在后
not
面。
hiding behind the police, not
你
hiding
对得起
behind
自己的
the
良心吗？
offices.
现在
Where's your
执
conscience?
行署已经在里面
Right now,
执行拍卖作
The
业。
enforcement agency is about to start. It's starting to auction off TaiJiMen's land, and that is illegal.
黑箱作业，
黑箱作业，
Do not
黑箱作业。
commit illegal actions. We
来自
hereby
台
tell
湾的
you.
太极门弟子也要发表他的祈求，
And now,
发表他的
other
声援。
TaiJiMen
让我们有请来
From
自海外的
other
太极门
TaiJiMen
弟子代
members
表。
from abroad are here to share and express their opinions.
My name is Michael. I'm a Tai Ji Men DiZi. I've been practicing at TaiJiMen for 15 years. I'm also a real estate professional. I know a lot about tax auctions. This tax auction is a complete sham. I have to say to the government officials, where is your conscience? You're stealing from TaiJiMen, an organization that has devoted itself to the betterment of the world. You are stealing from TaiJiMen in order to benefit yourself, to gain your own money and your own corruption. You need to stop. The government, the oversight yuans told you to stop. The legislative yuans told you to stop. The judiciary has told you to stop. I insist you stop this corrupt auction. Thank you.
For human rights! For human rights!
For justice！
For justice!
而现在，其实，在全球
And
都
right
有
now,
非常多的人出来抗
Around
议
the world,
政府的暴政。在泰国
there
的
have
首
been
都，
many
就有
protests.
1万多人抗议
In
政府
Thailand,
干政。
there have
白
been
俄罗斯
10,000
也有
people
超过20万人
protesting.
抗议
And
政
in
府的
Belarus,
黑箱
there
作
have
业。
also been
全球的人
numerous
都
people
因为政府
protesting
专政、暴政
because
而出来
of
表
what the
达他们的
government
声音
has done，
表达他们的
wrong.
诉求。今
People
天
have stand out to
太极
express
门
their
弟子
opinions,
平反1219行动联盟
to express the rights they're supposed to have. And today, the Tax and Legal Reform League, Action Alliance Against 1219, and TaiJiMen is standing out here also to voice our dissatisfaction with the government's abuse to human rights. What crime do you commit for these human rights abuses? These officials are criminals. Can we stand this? No! We can't stand this! It has been 24 years. Protect our land till the end! Protect our land till the end!
同时，我想问一下现场所有在里面正在违法拍卖的执行
And we
官，
now ask the officials inside
24
that are illegally auctioning off TaiJiMen's land.
家人，你没有想过
Have you ever thought
跟他的家人
TaiJiMen members and our families and the
不得
families,
升官，不得发财，
how are they feeling?
你没有倾听民意吗？
For you guys, because of a promotion, just because of a promotion, your wealth, your
为了
greed,
台湾的法税，
you are suffering, you're sacrificing the human rights of TaiJiMen
我们从来
and the
没有
people of
做出
Taiwan.
任何不
For
法
the
的行
past
事
24 years, TaiJiMen has never done any has never committed any illegal
为更多
actions.
的受灾户发声
TaiJiMen,
我们跑遍
the
了
Action Alliance of
台湾的各个角
1219,
落
and the Tax and Legal Reform League has only been raising awareness about this unjust tax system,
96%的里长
have been helping tax victims around Taiwan. to hope that there can be a true reform. And TaiJiMen, this key case, will never give up. And you, those sitting inside, are still refusing to listen. TaiJiMen, for numerous times, have been sharing, spreading the beauty of culture, have never used any government's money. Yet TaiJiMen has traveled to 101 countries to stand up for justice, to stand up sharing positive energy. And TaiJiMen, for many, TaiJiMen is the pride of Taiwan. It's how other people see Taiwan from around the world in 101 countries. But now, when TaiJiMen needs the country, where is the government helping us? How is the government treating TaiJiMen? No one is willing to stand out. No one is willing to refuse, to listen. Protect our land till the end! The past presidents, current presidents in Taiwan, around the world, have been saying how good TaiJiMen is. But the enforcement agency still unjustly auction of TaiJiMen's land, despite TaiJiMen's positive deeds, good deeds around the world and in Taiwan, the positive influences of such large group, organization, such positive group can endure this, has been enduring this for 24 years. How will other victims, how will other innocent people, how can they stand this? If TaiJiMen is treated so badly, if TaiJiMen has already been suffering for 24 years, how about the others? How many of them have died, committed suicide? Protect democracy! Safeguard democracy! Safeguard the rule of law! Safeguard our human rights! It's what the world is doing. And now, we will hear what other professionals are saying. Brothers and sisters, volunteers, this case from 24 years ago is an abuse to human rights. From the very start, it was wrong. And now they're still holding on to their mistake, following along with their mistakes. Still forcing an illegal auction onto TaiJiMen's land. They pretend to not listen, to not see. But we believe that we will point out their mistakes one by one. Point out each and every government officials that have committed wrongdoings towards TaiJiMen, towards the Taiwanese people. In the past, 24 years ago, people have been asking him, what's wrong with TaiJiMen? But he knows.
我们一一把它列出来，一一把它抓出来。这个税案跟当时的起诉书又违反了一事不二法，违反了刑事优先原则。行政法第26条， 我们一一列出来，一一抓出来告，我们一定要坚持到底，大家加油！
We have to fight to the end, everyone.
坚持到底，坚持到底。
Everyone, we have to fight to the end for justice.
这位会计师原本生活在台湾，后来去到美国工作，当了美国的会计师。可是他还是心系着台湾，心系着台湾的民主，心系着台湾。
Now we will play and tell you all the show you all the evidence.
总会不能呼吸了。
在1996年的时候，
In
刚刚有提
1996,
到侯匡仁检察官在7
Prosecutor
月份的
Ho
时候犯了周人生的弊案，当时很多警官
when
因
he
此而蒙冤。
illegally, without
在
evidence,
1996年的时候，
touched
7
on
月
this
份的
case,
时候发生了江国清命案。在
the
1996
community
年12月
was in horror.
发生了TaiJiMen的假案，而当初起诉的侯匡仁检察官，
The country was in a mess.
他看着你的眼睛，他就可以说，花2天的时间，开出了天价税单。
How can a
美国、
prosecutor
香港
decide a case just with his eye?
说过，
It's,
他取一个书证，
and they even frauded
连调查
evidence
局的
against TaiJiMen case.
每一个金额写的都一模一样，可是调查局的东西代证是这样，他这个不符证据法。
不服证据，不服证据法。
东区国税局副局长肖树春，他就讲到，这个案件他会撤回，在同年的7月，他们就发函给行政执行署，包含立法委员周守训、涂启哲以及田秋瑾，要求你行政执行署必须依照《税捐竞争法》第40条规定撤回。你今天10几年前你都不撤回，你还敢说跟你没关系？
He is still.
是谁的同学？侯匡仁。侯匡仁跟林清都是同学，所以你们急着拍卖，急着在3月份的时候分奖金、办假案。最可恶的是，你在公文书函的第3项。在功德的时候，有功德要杀犹太人的时候，当时汉娜·二兰写了一本书，叫做《邪恶的平庸》。当时一个守卫，他说我没有开枪杀半个犹太人。后来，他跟法庭怎么跟他说？宪法法庭怎么跟他说？他说，因为你穿着制服，背着长枪，所以让人感到害怕，走进刑场。所以你是有罪的。而今天的行政执行官，我们就像当时的穿着制服、背着长枪的刽子手，对应的。
那其中又有多少是像太极门这样被违法迫害的？人权迫害！人权迫害
Testing 1 2.
前局院长
Here, no here.
说话
Testing 1 2 1 2. Loud and clear, loud and clear. 1 2 1 2. Testing.
用讲的
Testing 1 2.
要用心的做出来。
Loud and clear.
保障人
1
权
2. Testing. Testing 1 2 1 2.
苏贞昌院长，法务部
Testing,
行政
testing.
执行署、财政部。
Came out and announced that they will continue with the auction. But the people here are insisting that we will fight until the end. The people are chanting, "Still until the end! Still until the end!" Years. What are you facing? And we only see one enforcement agency official looking at the script, reading off the script. And the other officials, they're all hiding behind the government building. They're hiding behind the police, hiding behind the governmental office, hiding behind her script. Today, August 21st. I have evidence proving that the enforcement agency is not good enough, not worthy enough as an enforcement agency. You're supposed to have a neutral viewpoint. But right now, the enforcement agency is biased. We're losing the neutral viewpoint and have a lot of unjust points. On this form, this is our enforcement agency's evidence of crime. Evidence of crime! Not worthy enough. They issued a form. And today, this was not bought by anyone. This land will belong to the government. They sent out a form. This enforcement agency is saying they will seize the property and build on bonds again. The government will seize 5 years land. Not worthy enough. Not good.
行政执行下属清除分属，对不对？第五个点，第五个点，这里有讲52笔土地，今天是50笔土地，以前是56笔土地，以前勘验勘查只有勘察22笔，只有今天呢，在6月18号上午10点20到12点20分，
Test 1 2 3.
查52笔土地，这个就是公文书不实登载，所以这些人准备关起来。不实登载，另外这个不实登载内容也登在今天的拍卖公告里头，也发生行使不实登载罪。所以
Now the professor is listing the crimes enforcement agency are committing, including using the tax bill that is clearly wrong with false evidences, and they deserve to be locked up. He also mentioned
第六点，诚信原则，你看一下，李树德在99年7月22号，他已经要按照现行基本法40条撤回这个东西，对于当今的苏建荣仍然有效，政府是一体的。
11 years ago, they have promised, the Ministry of Finance have promised, the Taxation Bureau have promised that before the land is even auctioned off. This is such a shame, such an embarrassing profit organization for their own wealth, for their selfishness. And the case today is still to reward the people that have already gotten rewards 24 years ago. When you accuse someone, you get rewards. And those that have accused TaiJiMen have already gotten their reward. So now, they refuse to redress the TaiJiMen case because they already have the reward. This, again, are greedy officials abusing their powers. This is a problematic system, problematic government, problematic execution. We know that Dr. Hong of TaiJiMen, the headmaster Zhang Menren,
在台湾已经除籍了，所以你按照行政程序法82条
if you follow Article 86 of the Administrative Execution Act, you can't because it's not following the procedure. You can't force the auction because it's not following the procedure. This is a joke in the international community because the world knows the administrative system is systemically harming the people, bullying the people, trapping the people, the innocent in Taiwan, enforcing this forced auction, unjust forced auction. So we ask the police to lock the people inside up! Lock them up, police! Lock them up! Lock them up! Criminals! Criminal officials! their powers. We know if they dare to sell TaiJiMen's land, they are committing crimes against the people. They are illegal, committing illegal actions. We can see from the red vest and the Administrative Enforcement Agency. They walked out and announced that they will illegally auction off TaiJiMen's land. Is that right? They're not officials. They are thugs. Now, a representative of TaiJiMen, the professor, are here to tell the Red Vest Enforcement Agency officer, it is the last chance for you to awaken your conscience! It is illegal auctioning! Illegal action! Illegal action! Illegal action! Illegal action! Our home! Protect our home! Now, everywhere in Taiwan, we are spreading the word of the illegal actions of the enforcement agency. Shame on you! Embarrassment of the country! Today we see that the officials, they only allow 3 people inside because of COVID-19. But there are so many of the officials in there. Why can't they have so many people when we can only have 3 people to voice our opinions inside? Illegal actions! Discrimination! Illegal actions! Crimes! We warn the enforcement agency, the administration. Come out! These people! Why can you have so many? So come out! Come out! Come out! Come out! Come out! Come out! If you only allow 3 of us inside, we are not afraid to rush in to run in. Run inside. We will get in. We will go in. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. actions! Again, we voice our demands. We would like to go in! We will find a way to get in! We will get in! I'm here to announce today, if you dare you have disobeyed the Service Act because you discriminate against us. If you lie to us, treat us differently to other organizations, other people, and only around 3 people of us. You are not fulfilling your responsibility. Sue until the end! I'm telling you, police officers, for the past 24 years, you tell us to step back, we step back. We have never committed illegal actions. Because we are legal citizens. We have not committed any crimes. Now we would like to invite TaiJiMen DiZi, TaiJiMen members. I am a TaiJiMen DiZi. I am a TaiJiMen DiZi. Here, I represent TaiJiMen members around the world to face our ancestors. Administrative Enforcement Agency Director, Deputy Director, other enforcement agency officers, and all other officials related to the TaiJiMen case. All truth evidences have proven that TaiJiMen fabricated case was illegal. The evidences this case is illegal. The evidences do not exist. Have considered this action. Have considered this action illegal. Today, right now, it's 2020, August 21st, morning, 9:58 a.m. This is the last warning. Officials committing serious crimes, illegal actions. End the forced action immediately! End the action immediately! Li Guifang, Xinzhu, from the Xinzhu Enforcement Agency. If you're the highest official today, you can follow the law from the Administrative Executive Act. Article 9. You can take responsibility and stop this illegal action. You have the power to. You can can follow the law, follow the country's the rights the country gave you. To end this auction, stop this forced auction. And you can redress the case. You can help the people. You can redress the case, rectify this fabricated case of TaiJiMen. Or else, you'll disobey the Criminal Code 129. From living tax, you're not supposed to. From wrongful taxation. Lock them up! 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 Lock them up!
抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！
李桂芳，you also disobeyed. Abusing people's constitutional rights, human rights, right to survival, right to living, right to property, and also people's freedom of belief. Illegal officials! You will carry the name of a crime, of a criminal. Criminal for hundreds of years! Criminal, a long-lasting criminal that will last in history. Criminal that will last in history. This auction, you will carry the criminal. Awaken your conscience. Go to hell! If you don't abide by your conscience, go to hell. You will eventually end up in hell. If you find your conscience, if you awaken your conscience right now, you won't. If you use your conscience, treat people neutrally, treat people fairly, abide by the law, correct your mistakes. If you don't, you affect thousands, hundreds of thousands. It is the largest crime! You will face the most serious judgment. Moral judgments, the most important. And you won't be able to redeem yourself. This is your last chance. Ministry of Justice, Administrative Agency, Administrative Enforcement Agency. Li Guifang, the highest official here. You should be loyal to your government, to the country, not to the people above you, not to your higher position. You should serve your people, should be loyal to the people. If they force you, there are laws to protect you. Government officials' laws that can protect you. That if you feel threatened, you can refuse to obey your. Right now, you can refuse to serve for the unjust system. You can refuse. End the auction! You can leave right now because this is unjust. This justice!
Andy, 你们将成为历史罪人，因为太极门奖必将破防平反。你们就会像是228的刽子手，遗臭万年。 违法官员，请你们好自为之。请你们唯恐是案。
All officials know what's right.
请你们唯恐是案。
Redeem yourself. Never too late. Fix your mistakes. Use your morals. Use your courage. Use your conscience. Don't follow along with your mistakes. Fix right now. People doing the sky. The gods are watching. People above are watching. You will not escape. You cannot escape. Moral judgment. Li Guifang from Hsinchu Administrative Enforcement Agency. Let go of your weapons and save the people. Put down your sword. Put down your weapon. If you dare to sell TaiJiMen's land, TaiJiMen will bring back justice. We will fight for justice until we get them. We will redeem ourselves. We will fight for justice until we get it. TaiJiMen will protect our land, our home, and we will see you until the end. Land of cultivation. People who claims it. People who disrespect it. Auctioning off it. They will be punished. They will be punished. Injustice. Abuse human rights. Injustice. Abuse human rights. And the illegal forced auctioning. And the illegal forced auctioning. Moral judgment. You will face moral judgment. Judgment from conscience, from moral. You will face that. all volunteers, people, TaiJiMen members, we can see that they just hide in their office. They are thugs! Thugs! They are thugs! Not abiding by the procedure! Scam! They have over 7 people, but they only let 3 people, 3 of us in. Abusing the people! Bullying! Threatening the people! Threatening our rights! Bullying the people! There are over 30 officials inside. And still, they use the excuse of COVID-19 to let only 3 people in! This is unreasonable! Bullying the people! Abusing people's rights! Threatening the people's rights! One person's mistake! Suffering of the citizens, of the people! One person's mistake! A family suffering! We need the enforcement agency officials inside to know that you guys are abusing our rights. How do you stand up to your family when you abuse people's rights, when you are committing illegal actions? You are continuing to let TaiJiMen people suffer, the Taiwanese people suffer. Continuing after 24 years. So right now, you still dare to auction off people's land, auction off TaiJiMen's land, abusing our rights. We will not give up. We document all your illegal actions today. We will sue you to the end! We will sue in the international court! We will also let President Tsai know. Directors sue. How the government agencies in Taiwan is abusing their power against people. As people of self-cultivation, as people, as martial art practitioners, we are holding on to culture. We are holding on to what's right, what's justice. Illegal officials, we will sue until the end. Until the end.
For
Tsai, Director Su, Directors Chen Ju. Look at the people below you, the officials below you. They are ashamed to the government because they are abusing human rights. They are enforcing compulsory executions. They are enforcing illegal actions. Are you trying to cover up for the people below you? We have been asking the government for hundreds of times, from the previous generation to this generation to the next generation. Haven't you heard our voice? President Tsai, you've said once that I remember so clearly. When people protest, government should communicate, not the government should communicate, not refusing to listen, abusing your powers. We would like to ask President Tsai to help us. Help the people. Use your power to help the people. This case is not just an individual case. This is what people in Taiwan face. In this case, this unjust tax system is shown around the world already. People around the world know about this. This case, if it's still here, if this case isn't resolved, Taiwan's human rights, Taiwan's democracy, there will be no hope in them. Save the people! Save the people!
President Tsai, you mentioned that this country needs to uphold human rights, and yet as we speak today, this agency has continued to broken the law, broken the procedure. They have started this under-table operation to disrupt justice and disrupt the law of this land. Earlier, they will only let three Taiwanese people to go in and see what is going on in the bidding. And yet inside, there are many officials. Their reason is so we can be protected against the pandemic. But as you can see, there are many police officers and different officials who are not even wearing masks to uphold this protection. And so we're wondering, why? Why are you afraid to let the people see what is going on? What do you have to hide? Why is it that when the people ask for us to utilize our right, that you close down the gate and you refuse to let the people in? Dear President Tsai, we understand you care about the people, and you mentioned that you'll let human rights rule this world, this country's law. And so we ask you to come and see what is happening to your people, the Taiwanese people. For human rights!
For human rights! For justice!
We know that right now, the most democratic thing in Taiwan is the people standing out here because we are fighting for democracy, for liberalism. We would like to invite Professor Zheng Jianyuan. Hello, the people protecting Taiwan, the boss of Taiwan. We, the people, are here to protect the government, to protect our rule of law. We're here to protect the rule of law. Just now. Chen Ju has once redressed the case and returned justice for people. And now, that is why there are democratic rights fought from previous years. So now, you should again redress and protect the democratic history you've claimed so proudly. You should enforce actions right now to also uphold democracy.
I got it. Today, TaiJiMen's case from fraud prosecution. They should have made sure the TaiJiMen case and research it. They have to fix what is wrong, the wrong things that the government are doing. And second of all, Li Qingzong, Li Huiru, Lin Huizhen, these people, I finally know you guys, and they are the illegal, corrupted government officials. They have the ability to fix it, to fix what other sectors of the government's wrongdoings. But they are not doing it. They are not fixing what is wrong. They are just letting what is wrong go through, pass by. Lin Qingzong, Li Huiru, Li Guifen, you people have to stop illegally be in your position. You people are guilty for what you did. Our government sectors have the ability to stop these illegal actions of other sectors of our government. But the reason that they are letting them pass by is because of the bonus money. And we have to find justice. We have to lock them up behind bars for their wrongdoings. And we will, the people will put you behind bars. 林庆忠、李桂芬、李桂如、陈菊、林庆忠、李慧茹 we are all gonna put you behind bars for what you did to the people. We will catch you. We will prove your guilt in the court and put you behind bars. Now we welcome our professor. Now we welcome our professor to stand with our heroes. Today we come here to protect our law, protect our human rights, protect what is left in Taiwan, the truth. Now let me show you. This is from 1996 to today. All the people, all the officials that touched on this TaiJiMen case, and all of these government officials, altogether, they have committed more than 100 crimes against the law. And TaiJiMen had no crime, not even a single one crime against the law. Was asked, Luo Minzhong was asked, what did TaiJiMen, what he did wrong? What is he guilty of? She had no clue. She had nothing to say. She doesn't even know what the government, what TaiJiMen, 掌门人洪道直 did wrong. For our home. 他们在录这荧幕，他们遇到会挡住。修齐圣地，夺者天前。修齐圣地，夺者天前。修齐圣地，夺者天前。在里面，他们自始至终都是违法。违法。What they're doing are illegal. Illegal doings. Illegal doings. Illegal doings. Illegal doings. They're committing a crime. Illegal doings.
那我们过去那里，
还带着大批记者来到会馆，根本就是违法侦查不公开。当时户头里面只有61万，还被捏造成有30几亿，根本说谎。说谎。
They've been lying the whole time. These corrupted government officials even use media to put out fake news to fight.
自始至终都是假案，没有举证，你们怎么敢拍卖？太极门一举人没有欠这个国家任何1毛钱，没有欠自己主。
We TaiJiMen never owe anyone even one single penny. But these government officials, corrupted government officials, they owe us an apology. And we want them to come out and face us. They can't even give us an apology. They can't even give us one single sentence of word. They can't even communicate with us. Then that means there is a problem within our government. It means that it's a fake democracy. You corrupted officials dare to commit illegal crimes, but you have no guts to face the consequence. You people even pulled down the metal door because you people, government officials, are afraid of us. It shows how insecure you people are. We have the evidence. We are live streaming, and we are watching your every move. If you dare to do anything, to commit any illegal actions, then we will sue you until the end. Now, they haven't been sending out the voice of what's happening inside, only the video, only image. Now, we have their voice on TV.
66110号等所得税法综合事件，义务人洪石和所有如附表所示不动产，今日上午10时30分开标结果，目前是上午10时42分。开标结果，今日所收到的标单3封，编号1，投标人姓名李卓伦，未付保证金，投标无效；编号2，投标人陈法正，未付保证金，投标无效；编号3，投标人简正硕，未付保证金，投标无效。今日3封投标书均为无效标单，流标。那因为今日移送机关台北国税局、移送机关中区国税局均有代理人到场，请问2移送机关代理人对本次开标结果有无意见？
We have government officials who came to here today.
没声音啊！代表人名字，请先讲你代表人叫什么名字？
Now, as you can see, there's no voice on the TV, on the television. On the screen, there's no voice. They're just hiding inside the metal door, while we, protesters, are standing under the sun.
请问移送机关代理人是否依据强制执行法相关规定声明陈授？
抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！抓起来！
行政执行官宣布，109年8月21号上午举行之不动产第2次拍卖，拍卖结果。本次拍卖标的50笔土地，详如拍卖公告附表。
And we are now waiting for the
同
result.
意以底价为承受价格，交由财政部中局、财政部台北国税局移送公告。
The auction has went through, and they are saying that they are stating this auction as legal. This is ridiculous. ，They have already stolen our land, and we cannot accept it. And we cannot accept it. The people are full with anger. We are asking government officials to come out. They themselves set the auction as no one wants to buy the land, so the government itself just buys the land by themselves so that they get this land. It is obviously a scam that they are doing. They are trying to gain this land just for the bonus money. They have officially seized they have illegally seized our land currently, right now, and we cannot accept this. We really can't accept this. We people will fight until the end. We will find all the ways to go through legally and gain our land back. We are innocent people standing here to fight for something that was supposed to be ours, and the government officials just took it away by force. What is this? Is this even more? Is this even democracy anymore? Is this even democracy anymore? We asked them to come out. We asked them to come out. We asked them to come out. So, we asked them to come out.
所以你们离开。各位公民，拜托，拜托，拜托，他不应该保护人民，来哥，拜托，可以发表诉求，来哥，警察保护人民。
We want the police to protect the people, not to protect the illegal government. We now request them to come out. We want them to come out right now, this instant. We want the government to come out and tell us what is going on. We want the truth. Why are the police still protecting the illegal, corrupted government officials who just seized our property? Who just took away our property?
各位乡亲，先冷静一下。你们的诉求，都可以透过诉讼或者是其他各式的方式。明明的对象不是警察，明明的敌人不是警察。好，你们先冷静，我请他来跟你说理好不好？请他跟你说理好不好？冷静好不好？
Now, the police has asked the illegal government officials to come out to speak with us. If they are not coming out, then we will go in.
各位乡亲，警察已经进去请了，拜托。
给警察3分钟的时间，就可以把这个强盗给叫出来。他们手黑箱。
各位乡亲，请后退一下，请后退一下，拜托。
We give them 3 minutes to come out and face the people. If they are not gonna come out, then we will go in. We will go in. We give you 3 minutes only. The people cannot hold it over here anymore. We want them to come out and face the people for what they've done. They just seized our property, auctioned it off. of people who broke the law is inside. Police, you're just facing a bunch of innocent people who want to speak their voice, who want justice from the government. You're still protecting the illegal government from us? How ridiculous is this? Come out! ，We are legal to stand here to fight for our rights, for fight for freedom.
还剩30秒。局长，到底要不要下来呀？帮我们问一下。你下来塞坑你啊！做笔录，上次也是下来讲啊，做笔录全部。
We want your name.
已经照你们的意思了，好不好？好，大家先听他讲，好不好？
好。职称姓名。
我是法务部行政执行署行政执行官刘慧文。今日义务人红石河之不动产拍卖程序与合法程序终结。
They just said that their auction is legal. How ridiculous is this? How ridiculous is this? We require them to come out and face us.
相关人员中，
他出来都不敢看，我们也跑进去。
30秒干什么？
做贼心虚。做贼心虚。
你进来签名。
我自己有没有要下来呀？现在特助你刚给呀？快点了！
给人民进行咨询。我们才是这个土地主人啊！你们搞什么？
不要在里面躲着，向国税局的出来面对！出来面对！
Come out and face the people. You, Tax Agent Bureau of MiaoLi, if you're not coming out to give us a word, then we won't leave this place. We won't leave this place. We will stay here until the end, until he come out and give us a reasonable answer. Come out and face the people. Come out and face the people. We require you to come out and face the people. We require you to come out and face the people, or else we won't be leaving. Speak to be a...
请问你们是国税局的代表吗？那到底什么时候要出来？要不要再给你们3分钟的时间？
最后3分钟，大家我们再把手机拿出来，我们现在计时3分钟。
We require them to come out. Find a person, find a speak person to come out to say what just happened, to give us the people an answer. We give them 3 minutes. Or else they've been toying with us, wasting our time. They've been hiding inside the building for so long while we protest under the sun. They didn't even finish. They didn't even have a number for the auction. And then they told us already that this place has already been auctioned off. Is this even lawful? This is unlawful. This is awful. You represent the people to become the government, but right now their action is as if they're bandits robbing from the people, threatening the people, taking away from the people. They are no more than robbers, bandits, robbing. These tax bills, fake tax bills. How can you people, you government, say that it's legal? We've been standing here for hours, and you just came out for a 30-second talk, a 30-second answer that you gave, which didn't answer anything that we requested. This illegal taxation bill and auction is becoming ridiculous. If you dare to commit such a crime, how can you go back to your family and face your family with conscience, knowing that you did something wrong, knowing that you are guilty? How can you face your family, your neighbors, and for all the police that stood out here just to protect your your crimes because you have power? This is abuse of power. If you people, if you government, if you corrupted government officials are not going to come out, then we will go in. Until now, they've been sitting inside, behind the metal door, in their air-conditioned rooms, while we protest here for hours, under the sun. We cannot stand this anymore. 24-year crime. And the outcome is that our land got auctioned off, our land got seized by the government. We cannot accept this outcome. We want an answer from the government. We want the government to come out from this building and face the people and give the people a clear answer with evidence that supports what they're doing. If not, then please cancel this auction, cancel this seizing. We had enough. You, the government officials, come out and face the people. Today, they auction off our land. They seize our land. That's not only not fair for TaiJiMen, but it also means that Taiwan has lost its right, its human rights. And we today not only fight for TaiJiMen's case, but also for the whole Taiwan's case, whole Taiwan's human right. We want them to come out here, right now, this instant, to face the people. If they can, then we will storm in. We want to ask the police to think about this. We want the police to think about why they dare to take away our land illegally, seize our land and auction off. But they don't dare to come out and face the people with reasonable, evidential, supported answer. We want the police to understand what is going on right now and think for themselves. We want to ask, it has been 24 years. Why haven't this simple case been solved? Not only this case isn't solved, they even auction off, seize our property. And we do not tolerate this. We want the cops to put them behind bars right now, this instant, because we had enough. We want them to come out. We're trying to push in. And they're asking us to calm down. We've been called for hours already. And now we had enough. How did they even calculate the money of this auction? How did they even calculate the amount that this land has been sold? From today on, it will be a nightmare. You people don't even have evidence to support your numbers. From today on, it will be your nightmares. You people's nightmares. From today on, it will be you, illegal, corrupted government officials' nightmare. You people put this case through without any evidence to support your claims, to support your numbers. How can we accept this truth? We require an answer.
The Taxation Bureau officer is about to leave the scene right now, and we, the people, are furious. We ask the police to lock them up. Lock them up.
陈志龙教授要出来讲话，等一下，各位，陈志龙教授。
The police is asking us to not disobey the law, but the people who disobey the law is the government officials. The Taxation Bureau officer who claimed TaiJiMen's land, who seized TaiJiMen's property, is now leaving the scene. The Taxation Bureau is the criminal, not the people. It's the officials. It's the Taxation Bureau official that is the criminal. That is why we're so furious. The criminal is running away right now. Our land is being stolen. How are we supposed to calm down? Lock them up! Lock him up! And you're saying that he's gone, that they're gone. Still to the end, near the river!
没有往边出去啊！我们大家都是保护，警察是保护人民，警察是保护人民。
The police said that the police are protecting the people. No, the police is protecting the government, not the people. He asked us to calm down. How are we supposed to calm down if they sell our land? They have already sold our land. The government has already seized our property. If the Taxation Bureau officer comes, we will calm down right away. How are we supposed to calm down? This land is sold, auctioned off. The government seized the land. We don't want to be against the police. We want for the police to help us, but the police is helping the criminal. The police is helping the Taxation Bureau. Face the people, Taxation Bureau. If you don't come out, it's been 24 years. We have gone through every route, every appeal, and it's been 24 years. Has it worked? No, it hasn't worked. This case from the start was fabricated. Illegal criminals! Lock them up! Illegal criminals, lock them up! Illegal criminals, lock them up! We've walked every route we can. We've gone to every route, every appeal. We've been to every government official, government buildings. For 24 years. And still today, you let the police National Taxation Bureau people ran away. How are you to look at us in the eye? They are robbers. They're stealing our land, stealing people's property. They're using this fabricated case. And they're asking for the police to stand on their side. They're asking for the police to protect them. And the police is protecting them right now. Not helping the people. Not protecting the people. Not protecting people's rights. Now, we have a professor from Germany that is about to share. Thank you all, police officers. I'm Lian Furong. As a neutral person, I'm really unwilling to come here because coming to the MiaoLi Enforcement Agency, it reminds me of the embarrassment in this country. The case, the Dapu case. It reminds me of the embarrassment.
但是小英他说他要转型正义，结果他把那房子借给他了。可是这个人已经死了，所以法务部执行署他对于这个人民的财产，我告诉你，今天要拍卖的标的是多少笔土地，你知道吗？超过50笔。
The land being sold today is over 50 units. And also closed down, locking up 3 academies. In the start, they made up a false number of 3 billion. And now they seized more than 50 lands without a price. And I heard from an official, the enforcement agency doesn't allow the people to vote to go in and ask the police to keep them out. And I almost cried when I heard he said this. That there must be something wrong. In this case, because there's so many people protesting here. So some police, they actually know. They actually realize that we are innocent. But still, the enforcement agency is still auctioning off and have auctioned off the land. Even when the Supreme Court, Judicial Supreme Court, judged TaiJiMen as no crime, no tax. But still, the government is seizing TaiJiMen's land. Why is this? Inside, the professor, he discovered a case, an innocent case, a 18,000 parking ticket. The government is selling their house just because of this parking ticket. And the professor uncovered this case and redressed the case. The government is acting out illegally right now. To seize people's property, they need court's approval, but they don't. Without the court's decision, administrative units are not supposed to, they cannot overpower and seize people's property. At most, they can only seize up to double the amount. But now they are charging, they're seizing over 100 times the original amount. We are the boss. We are the owner of this land. We are supposed to act out what we believe in, what is right. If President Tai said this country is built upon human rights, and if they still stay silent, this country is going down. So right now, this case has been seen by millions around the world, in Taiwan, and the world is watching. The country, the government has no power to ruin this family, to ruin this place, to ruin this group of people. Although what you see today might be just a TaiJiMen case, but no. There are 11 million cases being prosecuted, being compulsory executed by the enforcement agency. And there are only 23 million people in Taiwan. That means they all face the risk of being stolen the right to property.
另外一个50%叫什么？你知道吗？基本生存权，让人民能够还留着50%，
They can only take.
活下去。
They want to take half of the amount, and the other half is our survival right. But the enforcement agency is charging more than 50%. It's 100%, and even more than that. I'm very proud to have been standing for 30 days in front of the main enforcement agency. Why? Because I want to stand with the people. I stand with the people. In the morning, an enforcement agency. In the afternoon, in the Ministry of Finance. And when the government commits a crime, I need to stand up. The rule of law is supposed to be only double, not times 100. Not making up a price. Dealing with people's property in this kind of way. It's just like robbers. These are criminal actions. Do you not Is our home supposed to be seized by you? You have no right to seize TaiJiMen's land and property. Today is the age of human rights awakening, and we need to save those that are abused by the government. We need to be their voice. We are their voice. To stand up for human rights. And to fight until the end. And it is what is worth it. And we will not stop until we fight until the end. Fight until the end! Fight until the end! Why is the procedure unjust just to TaiJiMen, just to this case? They only let 3 people inside. And how many people do they have? They have dozens of people in there. Today, we're not targeting the police. We are all legal citizens. We have never committed any crime. We want you to give us a logical answer. And what have they told us? They have only told us, talk to us for 3 seconds. Only, not even until 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. They are sorry to the people. They are sorry to the police. The police, yes. You are not supposed to be their police. You're not supposed to be their guard. You're not the Ministry of Justice. You're not the enforcement agency's guard, police. Because they are publicly committing crimes. Publicly committing crimes, corruption. And it is an illegal action. Public crime! We believe that the police with the right mindset. You are supposed to lock them up! You're supposed to catch them! You're supposed to lock them up!
现行犯啊！一个令人心痛的画面。你闻到吗？他抱着一位3、4岁的小孩，就在刚刚国政局官员溜走的时候，那个小孩说。
And just now, a kid said, Mom, the person that is stealing our land is running away! Because 11 years ago, the first time when they were about to auction off TaiJiMen's land, because 11 years ago, that was me. That was me and my mom. And 10 years later, I'm standing here today. I'm the next generation, looking, standing up against these officials. Can we stand this? No, we can't stand this. I only know that when the government is wrong, we need to stand out against the government because they are wrong. And now, we the youth, we're standing up because we refuse to see that the government, that Taiwan will become this hell we live in. Where is our dignity as Taiwanese citizens? For 24 years, you have been messing things up. What has been wrong with the system? What has been wrong with the government? Evidences, court decisions has been clear that TaiJiMen has no crime, no tax. But still, what are these agencies doing? They know that it's wrong, but they don't care. They still execute. They still enforce a compulsory execution. They don't care. They ignore our voices. This is the Taiwan we have right now. This is the Taiwan officials we have right now. And I believe everyone with conscience today, whether you're a TaiJiMen member or not, a volunteer or police, when you hear this, you know that today the government is supposed to redress the case for the people, but not use the false fabricated tax bill to seize people's property. This is like the Zhang Guoqing case. Today, if the court judged wrong, falsely judged wrong, that's the first mistake. But the government still followed along with the mistakes. Took him and shot him. Is this reasonable? He is after he's dead. Although he's innocent, the government don't fix their mistake, but they still seize TaiJiMen's property. We cannot stand this. We, the people, cannot tolerate this. We ask for the government system right now, the government officials, the rectification system, the appeal system. Please help the people. Because today, TaiJiMen has gone through every kind of appeal, every way possible, and have won everything. But this injustice is still here. This still happened. How is this still possible? When all other government sectors have returned, TaiJiMen. This is ridiculous! I know you're listening, enforcement agency officials. Use your conscience! Show your conscience! Uphold your conscience! Awaken your conscience! Everyone, today, we want to tell the officials and the enforcement agency and the police. We can see that there are so many people standing here today from around Taiwan, from around the world, just for this. I came here just for this, for the fabricated TaiJiMen case, because of this illegal forced auction. We know very clearly, if Taiwan is so big, we are here over 5 hours, 6 hours, but none of us stepped down. None of us are hiding. None of us are under the tree. Because we're here, we're standing here, loudly showing your crimes. We take leaves of absences just to stand here, just to tell you your mistakes. We're using reasoning, using law. We've been talking to you for so long. Make things right! We've been talking for so long. Because we have still a bit of hope. We still believe. We thought the government has conscience. We thought they know what to do to be right, to return people justice. We thought they still have a bit of conscience within them. We've been talking for so long, for so many days. Why are you still seizing TaiJiMen's land, auctioning off TaiJiMen's land? Just now, the police told us, on the other side, we were very angry. Everyone was furious. Why? They are bullying us and didn't talk to us properly. Why didn't the police catch them up? Lock them up! Catch them up! But just now, the police said, you don't get to decide what's legal or not. The police said, you don't get to decide what's legal or not. So whatever they said, but every evidence we have, every evidence for 24 years, every evidence, Judicial Supreme Court have returned TaiJiMen innocence. Control Yuan have also returned TaiJiMen innocence. many congressmen have came out to speak for TaiJiMen. How can you overpower all the others? It's been so clear. The evidences show that this auction is illegal. Why are you so unclear? Why are you following along with your mistakes? If you don't come out today and explain clearly, we will not go back anymore. So if you still don't come out to talk clearly, communicate with us, we will continue standing here and will never leave. The officials from the enforcement agency, I would like to ask you to listen carefully. The police said, we don't get to decide what's legal or not. This tax bill is from the reasoning of Prosecutor Ho. New confirmation, false information from other departments and issue the tax bill. This tax bill has been investigated by Control Yuan and has 7 crimes, and also went through the highest administrative court. Ruling. I asked the government officials, what crime did Dr. Hong commit? I asked twice, and they never responded. They don't know the answer. They don't know what crime we've committed. Their crimes are so long, so many. This is bullying, abusing TaiJiMen community. Taiwan is a country of rule of law. But when the government teams up and steals people's property, this is an illegal action. Today is the end of the auction, but the start. But the start of our rectification, of the start of us seeking for justice in the government. This is not the end. We will continue to fight for justice. You have made a serious, large mistake. Every year, there are 11 million compulsory executions from the enforcement agency. That is 1 in 2 people in Taiwan. And what is this for? For your greed? But it's never too late. So fix your mistakes and it's never too late. Before you seize the property, before the Taxation Bureau seizes the property, don't believe in what the higher position has said. You should use your own conscience to do what you're supposed to do, to fulfill your responsibilities.
你们所谓的完成交割的这件事，天理昭昭，不是不报，回头是岸啊！
Never too late. Fix your mistakes. It's never too late. You will be punished. Will be punished. or the illegal officials. Bonus money! Selling people's property! Illegal auctioning! Will be punished! Forced auctioning! Land of cultivation will be punished. Those stealing will be punished. Protect land. We will let them hear the origin, the whole TaiJiMen case. No crime, no tax.
对，现在这样看。这个就当你明明知道说这个死刑犯这个判决是冤案，你还硬要把人家抓去枪毙的道理是一样的啊。你不帮他平反，你国家就有错了，你国家还错上加错，还把人家杀了。
我们还是要强调，就是TaiJiMen的的确的不是补习班。
早在86年，教育部就说TaiJiMen不是补习班。89年公听会上再次澄清，TaiJiMen的确不是补习班。96年，刑事3审确定TaiJiMen无税务问题。101年到102年，财政部重核复查决定，也承认TaiJiMen不是补习班。事实上，107年，最高行政法院再次判决TaiJiMen胜诉。也再次明确认定TaiJiMen并非补习班，而是气功武术修行门派。国税局因此陆续将80和82到85年度的税单更正为0，却唯独81年度没有更正，仍然以补习班课税。理由是81年度的税单已经在95年判决败诉确定。问题是TaiJiMen刑案在96年才3审判决确定，行政法院怎可抢先做出背离事实的判决？
他认定事实错误嘛，他把TaiJiMen当作是补习班嘛，用补习班的成本税率来对TaiJiMen发单课税嘛，所以这个认定事实错误，这个适用法律就错误嘛，所以这个法律的判决也是一个枉法裁判。
今年5月5号和7月23号，台北高等行政法院2度发函中区国税局，要求唯一没有更正为0的81年度税单，应该重新计算，并与其他年度做一致性处理。甚至文中次的明白点出，中区国税局在TaiJiMen81年度的税单依补习班课税，是涉及了多处的违法和不合理。同时也表明81年度税单重新计算，并接受最高行政法院96年不当裁决的拘束。如此白纸黑字，国税局和行政执行署还能继续视而不见，坚持违法执行吗？而TaiJiMen81年度的税单败诉，还有一个不符合程序正义的重大瑕疵，就是从1审到2审，甚至申请再审，都碰上了同一位法官黄学明，这已经违反法官回避原则。
黄淑敏法官，他在呢台中高等行政法院嘛，好，接到了这个案件，他公民法官，所以他也有准备程序，然后呢，他也进入了实质的调查，结果后来因为怎样？因为职务调动，他到了最高行政法院。那至少我们人民呢，怎样有那个机会去申请回避，对不对？在TaiJiMen案件有没有可能？完全不可能。为什么？因为我们的最高法院跟最高行政法院有没有在开庭啊？也就是在书面秘密审判嘛，所以呢，好像鬼打墙一样。
救济程序必须是要完全不一样的法官。那你在这里跨2个层级，你如何公正？告诉我怎么公正法？
除了法官违反回避原则，严重侵害太极们的诉讼权之外，更离谱的是，在行政法院审理过程，国税局竟还涉嫌隐匿证据。
他发了一个盘，然后请他抽到的地址，然后来问说进食的性质是什么？回收的有206份，全部都说是真的，全部都说是真的。可是没有想到，台北国税局认定说只有9份是真的，中区国税局认定只有5份是真的。后来监察院针对这件事情做调查的时候，台北国税局竟然说没有，全部都是学费，全部都有对价。辛苦他们了，比较紧一点。
我再绑一下。
国税局的谎言立刻遭到打脸。民国99年6月17号，在立法院的公听会上，太极门弟子出示了全部表明进失礼是赠与的函查表作为证据，让财政部和国税局都哑口无言。
现在人都在这里，资料都提供给你看，鬼头刚弄东西。那你们明明知道这个已经是错了，你们以前讲的好像有点疑问的，你们还要一昧的错下来，那是不好的啦。请财政部在2个月内对于本事件尽速做一结论。
如果中区国际迁上来迁上到财政部来，因为中区国际让他一个局承担责任也不好，要迁上来好不好？
好，我们就照着刚刚这个次长的这样的一个说辞那我们就把这个中计局的这一个意见那么签请财政部，就是撤销的话，那么这个就是撤回是吧？好，那我们就由我们中计局正式签到部里面去。
公听会后1个多月，财政部发函给立法委员田秋瑾、涂醒哲及周守训，表示已经要求中区国税局依税捐稽征法第40条撤回执行。中区国税局也在4天后行文当时的新竹执行处，要求根据行政执行法第9条第3项但书停止执行。没想到，直到现在的行政执行署新竹分署仍然没有停止执行。为何如此明显有重大疑义的税单却不愿停止执行呢？这背后是否有不能说的秘密？
为何这个乌龙税单一直开下去，一直没有办法撤销？那最重要的原因之一，应该就是包括我们讲的，就是税务人员有所谓的一个税务奖金的部分。我在100年的时候，
一年之后还没忘掉，所以以后绩效要2分之一，一人分1半。
你是我的眼，你是我的眼，你是我的眼。都是我的眼啊！为什么？大家去帮我看一下，到底有没有人在逃漏税？有奖金吗？最高480万。
在财政部和国税局公开承诺2个月内解决太极门税案之后，到现在已经又过了10年。太极门税案纠缠迫害人民长达24年，最高法院
洪道子博士教大家的是爱与和平。我们在这里，和平、合理、理性、良心。大市里面的违法官员就这样拍拍屁股，做错了事就逃跑，我们可以接受吗？
不行！师父告诉我们，用忍、用和。就如刚志忠所说，这个栅栏，以我们习武之人来说，我们会跨不过去吗？不会。今天师父一再的强调，让我们可以有合法的行为，因为我们不能跟里面这些官员一样，做出违法的行事。刚刚那些国税局的官员，他们违法领走了我们太极门师徒的土地，就这样拍拍屁股走了，这跟肇事逃逸有什么两样吗？
肇事逃逸！肇事逃逸！罪加一等！罪加一等！一错再错！一错再错！
这就是一个现行犯，一个真真实实的现行犯出现在大家的面前。我相信我们每一个人都知道他是违法的。我们刚刚呢也跟警察大哥大姐说，现行犯就在那边，我们也希望警察大哥大姐可以帮我们赶快把他找回来。如果今天一个人犯法了，他可以拍拍屁股人就走了。
Today,
台湾还有
one person can just run away with illegal acts. How can we live in this country anymore? It's a country without law. So now we have to put these illegal government officials behind bars.
还有各位志工好朋友，我们看到这个电视，现在照的是里面执行署的负责人李桂芬。李桂芬是谁？相信大家都很清楚。前阵子陈仲教授还有《自由时报》才踢爆的那一份公请裁示的那一份公文，他们呢已经在3月就已经在瓜分、弃毒、分赃，要违法拍卖太极门师徒的土地。
They've been planning to illegally auction off TaiJiMen's land. But now we cannot allow these illegal government officials to do what they've been doing. Right now, the police officers just told us that these government officials has already run off, so there's no reason to protest. Well, what we tell the police officers is that they have the ability, they have the right, they need to grab these illegal officials back here because they've done something wrong. They are criminals. If no one comes out and face this problem, then how can there still be human rights? How can there still be law? What is the meaning of law anymore?
相信我们大家都很清楚，太极门从古至今从来就没有所谓的补习班。
We all know that TaiJiMen, from the ancient times until now, there's no reason to pay. It doesn't qualify to pay tax. It is not a cram school. It's a relationship between the apprentice and the master. It's a culture. It's a Chinese culture. And yet, we have been destroying this culture. TaiJiMen not only practice Qigong, but we also have these beautiful, excellent opportunities to go to attend UN World Conference and also cultural exchange. It helps Taiwan so much in relationship and in sharing culture with other countries and other groups of the people around the world. But Taiwan, the government has been torturing TaiJiMen for so long. Is this even fair? Does the government even know what they've been doing? We want to let them know that and remind them that we are the taxpayers. We pay for their salaries. Yet they use these powers, the powers of their position in the government, to bully us, to take away our rights, the humans, the people, the taxpayers that paid their salary. What has Taiwan become? I do not know. But if they don't come out right now, this would never be solved. And we will protest until the end because we fight for justice and we don't want a place where we live in without justice, without law, without democracy. There are elders, there are young people, there are kids in kindergartens, not even to preschools, here, standing here with us, because we are all protesting for one thing. We want human rights. We want what's wrong. We want what's just for the people, for the government, for the Taiwanese country. But you, inside there, in this building, you corrupted government officials have been sitting in there with the AC on, air conditioning, watching us suffer. How dare you? No matter what kind of case it is, all kinds of these suffering cases of humans, we cannot tolerate this anymore. That's why we've been standing out for 24 years. And for 1,000 times, we ask you to come out, to face us, to face the people, and give the people an apology. Gui Fen Li, Li Gui Fen, please come out and face the people. Governing for so long. I can't imagine how many of these innocent cases have you prosecuted. Any repayment, we just ask for your conscience, your care. Is that so hard to ask for? You know, when we go on cultural exchange for Taiwan, when we attend UN NGOs for Taiwan, people shout out, "We love Taiwan." It's all because we tried to show the best of Taiwan. But you, over here, you illegal governments, you've been deteriorating Taiwan. You've been pulling Taiwan down from within. Do you think this is something right that you've been doing? I don't think so. You know, we all, Tai Ji Men DiZi, we've been sharing cultural exchange, attending UN, all from our own pocket money. We do not ask for even one single penny from the government because we know what's right. We know if something is right to do, We will do it. And we only ask Taiwanese government to treat us fairly, to treat us with care. But you've never done that. You even torture us, the Taiwanese people, especially Taiwanese groups such as TaiJiMen. We've been protesting for 24 years. And this isn't what we want to see right now. How many fake news was outside because people didn't understand what we were doing? How many fake news was outside fabricated by the illegal government officials? You know, what prosecutors? Let such a thing happen in Taiwan, where a country is practicing democracy. We study the law.
请好好看看判决写什么，不要告诉我们人民，你们通通不懂法。不要告诉我们人民，你只想知法律错。为什么？你还是会有责任。今天我身为他的日子，我真的感到非常的心痛。我带着我的孩子走到监察院。
I felt heartbroken because walking on Taiwan Only have bonus money in their heart, in their mind.
Tai ji men DiZi势必坚持正义，坚决讨回公道，强烈要求撤销违法税单，直到政府坦诚解决问题，撤销违法税单。
Until the government has taken away this illegal tax bill, tax auction.
最黑暗的时代，也是最光明的时代。我们相信。
As there is darkness, as we are in the darkest time right now, the brightest has shined through the darkness, and it's us, it's the people who fight for justice, who fight for what's right. We've shown the world what is right to do. If it's something right, then we do it. No matter what, no matter how hard the challenge is, we have to fight, win the case. Because only if we fight against what's right, then this country can improve. Protect human rights. To readdress 1219. Fighting for illegal tax rights. Fighting for illegal tax bills and illegal tax auctions. Everyone, you've done your best. We have the responsibility to change what's wrong. We've been around the whole Taiwan in different sectors of the government protesting, but no one pitied us, no one stood out and talked to us. The government doesn't even care about us. The government doesn't even have care. And we do not tolerate their actions. When we tried to go inside, they found an excuse and said that we will only allow 3 persons to go inside because of the coronavirus. But obviously that was an excuse because we saw many of their own people not wearing any mask inside, and there were more than around 10 people without masks. So obviously the reason they only allow for 3 people is because of wearing a mask is wrong. It's fake. They're just finding an excuse. Obviously, it was just an excuse. We've seen everything on the stream. We've seen the truth on the stream. Have you forgot? Remember, other Taiwanese government sectors has already said this illegal auction should stop. But how can you, over here at MiaoLi, still continue carrying out what is wrong, what is illegal? How is this even happening in Taiwan? The illegal government officials inside didn't even care about what we had to say. She didn't even answer our question. The only 3 seconds that they asked someone else to talk was only to say what they want to say. They didn't even hear what we want to ask. They didn't even answer our question. Now we want them behind bars. Do you think we TaiJiMen DiZi care about money? What we care is justice for all human rights. So over here, we will emphasize on this again. We will go and sue what happened today. We will sue all the people, all the illegal government officials who have been doing wrongful acts.
For 24 years, you've
today, the result is something that we didn't expect. We've seen this once again. We've seen their stubbornness. We've seen our government today, we've witnessed what just happened today. Something of the darkest time of Taiwan. We are fine. We say that.
所以在这边最后要告诉大家，接下来我们将依循所有的法律途径。第一，违法的拍卖。
First of all, illegal auction.
第二，假的税单。
Illegal tax fine.
我们一定撤销。
We will cancel.
我们就立刻
What's wrong? We will sue. We will sue right away this afternoon of what just happened about our illegal tax bill, tax auction. And we will sue Li Guizhen suing her because she dared to auction off something illegal. She dared to seize the property illegally without the law, without the right of the law. Her actions has made a bad appearance for us Taiwan in the world.
We will continue to follow justice and put our evidence because we believe only we continue to show our determination of the law, our determination of conscience, our determination of justice, that our sweat and tears will not go in vain. Taiwan will have the chance to show how we really are. We would like to say again, very soon we will go and sue the Hsinchu head Li Huiru and the taxation bureau. Sorry, there's been a mistake. We will be going to MiaoLi. We will be suing Miss Li Huifeng, who is in charge of this illegal auction. And then the second person we will be suing will be the Taxation Bureau official that was here today. The third person will be suing the Central Taxation Bureau officer. Finally, please let the live broadcast see all of the citizens that is around here. We would like our President Taiwan to see how many. So there are so many citizens that are here. That everyone is fighting heat flush. That everyone is here sweating to see how her citizens are being violated in terms of human rights. Finally, the head of the executive yuan, Su Zhenchang, we demand you to fix this problem with your power. Finally, we're going to we will continue to sue. We'll sue until the end. We'll sue until our justice is served. Abolish the illegal auction. Abolish the illegal auction. abolish the illegal tax bill. Later on, all of the volunteers will be heading to the local procurator to sue the criminal officials. Let's have real reform in Taiwan in terms of taxation right. Let conscience save Taiwan. Real reform of tax system. Save Taiwan with conscience. We will now head to the local prosecutor to sue the criminal officials. We will now be going. As you can see, all the people around here are going and see. All of the people are here around us are heading to sue the criminal officials. Earlier there has been a mistake in terms of talking about the amount of tax bill. So it was said 6,100,000 that was turned tax bill, and it was turned 61,000. In reality, it was the bank account of the TaiJiMen Hong Daozi actually only has 6,100,000 within the bank account. However, the little criminals told the media that he had $32 billion NTD within his bank account. This is the correction made. This is a correction to the mistake that was made earlier, and we'd just like to make that clear. And we thank all of our friends, our international communities who are watching the live broadcast. As you can see, as you can see, today justice was not served. That the enforcement agency of the MiaoLi branch continued to persecute the Tai Ji Men DiZi and Shifu. They have already illegally sold their land, and they have taken it into the account of the country, of the Taiwan country. And so now the next step of these citizens and volunteer and DiZi will be heading to the local procurator to sue these criminal officials. Again, today is not the end, and we encourage you to follow ACT1219.org, ACT1219.org to follow more information regarding the case and to see what other harmful taxation violation is happening in Taiwan. And that is ACT1219.org, ACT1219.org.
等等，然后这边。